All right, so this video is for Earl. If you're in the men's team, you like to watch it, that's fine. But we did the lesson the other day on the single. So we're gonna analyze it now. So Earl, hi. Let's take a look at this video. We're gonna let it run a little bit, speed by speed. And the first thing that I see is like ratio looks better than when we started. I can see that like you're a little bit more relaxed on the recovery. This was at the end, so I think that we were tired and we're still trying to figure out a little bit. We were thinking a lot about it during the practice. So yeah, you did really good on that lesson. We had good moments, and this was at the end when we were trying to bring everything together, and it started to get hot and stuff. So don't worry too much about what you see, okay? Don't worry too much about oh, I have a lot to change, but like more like, you know, we got better with the ratio. We know what to work on now. So this is kind of like a review. So again, ratio looked all right. It looked better. We still have a little bit, like at this video, we had a little bit of rush in the last part of the recovery, but still better than when we started. We didn't talk a lot about the body over, but remember to get a little bit more body over from the hips rather than from the upper body. Hands are looking together. We're not going to look at the blade work yet, okay? And we go to the catch. See here, it looks like we're pretty relaxed with the shoulders here, Earl, and as we go towards the catch, the shoulders go up. I don't know if you can see. So here, I don't know, it looks a little bit that we're placing a little bit with the shoulders. So when we did the drill, shoulders up, shoulders down, it looks so much better, and I regret not taking video because that would have been so helpful. And kind of like shrugging the shoulders is causing a little bit of like slouchy position. I feel when you were doing the drill, you were sitting up a little bit more, and it was a stronger catch position. Not bad here with the legs. Oops. Looking pretty good. A little bit of body opening. So remember to keep that body forward, shoulders down, engage those lats. Yes, and here, see, like, what I like though is like you're keeping your arms nice and straight. You're keeping a good grip. And you're kind of like, what I like is like you're kind of keeping your arms straight for a long time, which that gives a good suspension, gives a good send. A little bit of breaking here, but that's fine. And again, like I feel like if we were bringing the shoulders down a little bit, this would look even better. Then we bring the arms in. See, and here, Earl, one problem that bringing the shoulders up, one problem that we see we wrote with the shoulders up is that, remember that we talked about the rainbow. So here, we put the blade into the water, we raise the shoulders, the blade goes deep, 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 still deep, and then it's like, oh shit, it's way too deep, I have to get it out. And to get it out, you kind of like bring it down rather than straight. So rather than doing this arch, try to do more horizontal line like we draw, like we talked. So here, the blade would be here, and let's take a look at this tape. Remember that the second tape here, that's as much deep that we're gonna get. Right here, look, your shoulders are actually like not too high yet, and then here kind of we bring them up, and the hands go up as well. So that's causing the deep drive. And then a little bit of like, oh shit, I have to get the blade off the water, beep. Like that, see? So rather than finishing here where we see the letters of your shirt, we're kind of finishing like lower. So a little bit finishing higher, a little bit more horizontal. I'm not going to focus too much on the blade work because it's something challenging, and on the single it's even more challenging. But there were some good strokes. I feel like as you keep rowing more with the single, you're going to get more comfortable in getting that feeling like here I have to fully square up. I don't know if you can see here that you're like, okay, so when you start here, it's like, oh, good, good, good. Like we're kind of like turning the blade, good, good, good. I see the good intentions there. But then once the blade gets actually to that catch position, it's not fully square, but rather a little bit on a diagonal way. And then it goes square as soon as it touches the water. So we want to try to work on, with a small adjustments from the hands, try to get that blade a little bit higher in the water so we can tap down. So we can square up fully before the entry. Then at the release a little bit again, like we talked about the feathering out of the water. We practiced it a little bit with some drills, and again there was a lot to think about. Let's take a look at it really quick. There's some that when we were doing the drill, like actively thinking about it, you were doing better. Again, one step at a time. See that one, the intention is better, but I think that we dropped our hands a little bit too much, and then like because we were going deep as well, I think that there was a little bit of a wobble, but that's how we want to do it, and then feather it all the way. Let's see here, kind of here, like, oh, here it actually goes on the square pretty well, but now that we have it on the square, see how the hands are kind of a little bit too low, and then like it's like deep. So we want to like keep it a little bit closer to the water with a small, it's these real small touches, okay, Earl? But that square up is good. Now we just have to keep it a little bit tiny to the water, like this would be good, like this, and then the blade goes into the water with the hands and horizontal. Boom. But yes, I feel we learned a lot yesterday, so good job. One step at a time, one stroke at a time, and keep rolling that single. And I feel and I'm confident that your skills are going to get better and better, so good job.